My name is Danielle.
My name is Cassidy.
We love you, Glama!
Oh, I love you too, Glama girls. Hi everyone, Glama here. Welcome back to Made with Love by Glama, where everything here is always made and taught by me with love. So today we are going to be doing part 2 of my Loom knit mermaid tail blanket. So this is where we left off. I left off saying to make as many rows as you wanted. I'm going to bring out my drawing for this part right here. So I think I have it as long as I want it, and I think I decided I'm going to make this for my newborn grandbaby coming, and then I'm going to make another one for Petrova after this out of the big maroon loom that I have. So I think this is going to be for the baby. So anyway, I don't know how many rows I have, but I will measure the fabric so that you know how long it is. Let me see. So from right here, the tip, it's about, I'd say 11.5 inches or so. So that's where I stopped. And now we are going to start part 2. Okay, I think I have it figured out. I hope it comes out. Like I said, this is my first trial and error piece, so I hope it comes out. If you're watching this, that means it turned out okay. Because if not, I wouldn't be posting it. All right, so I made it as long as I wanted. So now I ended up here. So to start going in the round, this is what I think we are going to do. Okay, so the yarn is coming in this direction, so we're going this way. Let's go ahead and just E-wrap all the way around to the other end of the loom. And I sure hope this works out. Okay, I might fast forward this part. Okay, here we are getting close to the end, and rather than stopping here and going back around, I am going to continue. See, here's the first peg, here's the last peg. I am going to continue, and you see both the first and the last one both have 2 loops on the pegs. So now I am going to stop here, and because we already went all the way around, I'm going to stop here, hold on to the working yarn, and I am going to pull the loop over, okay? So go ahead and now do this all the way around till you get to this one, and then I will meet you there. I'm close to the end, and I'm just going to finish this off. There's my last peg. So that is how I had in my head figured to join the two, or the flat panel was just to, instead of going back the other way, I thought I would just continue. And in my head, it made sense, and it looks like it's going to turn out okay. So yeah, let's just continue then. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to continue making the cocoon part of it, this part of it, until it's as long as you want it to be for whomever you're making it for. So here we are. This time we're not going to skip that first peg. You know how we were skipping it and going this way? Well, I am going to go around that first peg, go all the way around. And speaking of babies, that was my Petrova in the kitchen. She's having lunch. She's in her high chair having lunch right now. Mama's feeding her. So let's just E-wrap all the way around. Now it's going to be so much easier because we're going to be E-wrapping in the same direction. And I know that a lot of loom knitters are going to say, but you're supposed to go in the other direction. But I don't like to go in the other direction, and to me it just doesn't make a difference. It comes out looking awesome anyway. So if it works, it works. Who made the rules anyway? Some imperfect person. Okay, so here I am at the end again. What I usually do is I will pull this one over the top and over the peg. This one's a little tight right now. And then once I do that, I usually make a figure 8 with my working yarn. And then I go all the way around till I get to the end. And when I first made my hat the first time and people saw me doing that, they said, but you don't have to do that. All you have to do is do the last peg first and your yarn will stay in place and won't unravel. So I tried that, and what it ended up doing is it ended up leaving a seam all the way down of loose stitches when I would work the last one first. So I decided I wasn't going to do that anymore. I'd rather wrap the yarn around like this and yeah, just do it that way, because to me it's no biggie just to do that. So yeah, because the reason I wrap it around is because if not, all the E-wraps will come loose, see? So I wrap it around. All right, so that's my suggestion. You can do what everyone else does if you want and do the last one first so that you don't have to wrap it around like that, but that's just not what I found that I like for what the fabric looks like at the end. So okay guys, this is going to be kind of a short part because this is all we're going to do now. We're just going to do this until you make your cocoon part as long as you want it. And when I come back, I will be finished with mine. And I might come back before I'm finished just to show you what it's looking like. I'm not sure. I may not. I never know what I'm doing. Things always change with me. So anyway, just keep doing this round after round until you've got your cocoon as long as you need it, from your baby's waist all the way down to their toes. Leave a little bit of, go a little bit past the toe area because you're going to, at the end, you're going to scrunch it all up. So you don't want to make it too tight for the baby's toes. So anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Have fun, okay? I hope you had fun doing part 1. I enjoyed it. Loom knitting is so relaxing in my opinion because it's so easy. So, all right guys, I will talk to y'all later. Enjoy. So I just finished that round and I wanted to show you one thing that isn't exactly what I was picturing. Is there is a big gap where we joined it, you know, instead of going that way, how we joined it and started in the round. So I may at the end have to end up sewing that closed. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll come together as we make more rows. But yeah, so here I am. I just went over the last peg and now I'm just going to make more rounds. But I wanted to come and show you that there is a gap there, but that's easily fixed. There's the first row, there's the second row of working in the round. So there is that gap there. So if you see that, don't be alarmed. We can fix it at the end with our tapestry needle. And it might end up closing up at the end anyway, but even if not, like I said, we'll close it up, all right? So I didn't want you to be alarmed, so I wanted to come and show you that mine looks like that too. Like I said, I've never seen a pattern for this on YouTube. This is just me making it up, so I've got a feeling I might be the first loom knit mermaid tail blanket, and I'm sure someone else will come up with a better design after seeing this as to how to close up that gap without having to do it with a tapestry needle later. But hey, go for it. If someone can come up with a better idea, then I can learn from your video. Alrighty guys, so yeah, that's basically all I wanted to come and show you. Alright, here I am at the last peg. So yeah, just go ahead and do all of your bottoms over your tops all the way to the end, bottom over top, and then just grab your yarn and start looming again, start E-wrapping. All right, I will see y'all in a minute. I might come back when I've got a few rows down of going in the round just to show you what that gap looks like because I'm really curious myself. So, all right, so before you start this project, you might want to see how it looks and if you even like how it's coming out. So, yeah. Alrighty, I'll be back. Okay, so I wanted to come back now that I've got quite a bit of rows going on here. I wanted to show you what this is looking like. This is what the mermaid tail blanket's looking like. And this isn't bothering me as much as I thought it was going to, so I may not sew it together. I may at the end. I don't know. but I'm also considering making like shell stitching all along here at the end. We'll see. I'm not sure. But yeah, I just thought I would come and show you what this is looking like. And yeah, I also, as I've been doing this, I've been thinking about how to make this for a bigger child. That's maybe my oldest Glama girl's age, like 11 years old, and even for teenagers and even for adults. So if you're interested in knowing how I'm considering making that, let me know down in the comments below that you would love to see a teenager / adult version of a mermaid tail blanket using loom knitting. So I'm considering using the biggest loom that comes in the box, and it's going to consist of loom knitting and crocheting. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in that. Anyway, I will be back when I am done with the feet or legs part of the cocoon here. Alrighty. Cocoon. Mermaid tail blanket is what I really mean. But to me it feels like a little cocoon. So I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, I'm back, and I did as many rows as I think I want to. And from right here where we started going in the round, I measured and it's 13 inches. And I know that for a newborn, I didn't need it to be this long, but I want the baby to be able to grow into it, not just wear it for a month or two. I was hoping that the baby could wear it for like maybe 6, 7, 8 months. I tried this on Petrova and it's a little tight on her, which I'm still going to use her as a model because my Glama baby, the new one that's supposed to be here in April, isn't here yet. So I'm going to model it probably on Petrova when I'm all done. But anyway, I measured this and it's 13 inches in case you want to do it just like me. So now what we're going to do is we're going to close this up. Okay, we're going to close the cocoon part up. And I should have left myself a little bit more of a string, but I didn't want to tie on a new skein of yarn just to do this part. So I'm hoping that this will be enough. But this is how you bind off. This is one method to use to bind off. And this is called the drawstring bind off method. So basically what you want to do is you just want to measure, go all the way around your loom and measure it. And if I was you, I would make this go around more than just this one that I have here. I would probably measure it around twice, but I'm hoping this will be enough. So if you only have this much, that's fine. I think we can make it work. So what we're going to do, you can either put the string under here and go like this, lift up, grab that yarn, and pull it through. Or you can do it like this. You can put it on top of the loop that's on the loom here and go like this. So whichever is more comfortable for you. You can go like this and bring it through. Okay, so it doesn't matter as long as you weave this drawstring through all of the loops on your loom, okay? Because that's how we're going to connect all the loops so that we can take it off of our loom in a minute. Okay, so just continue to do this all the way around. Okay, so look, I barely have enough of the yarn left. So don't leave yourselves that close to not having enough. Okay, I've got a couple more pegs to go and then I'll be done. Okay, here's the last one. And now this is the one we started on. Remember, we started there and went that way all the way around. Well, we don't want to leave a gap there. We want to connect it, so we're going to do that one again. Slide the drawstring. Drawstring? What am I talking about? Slide the drawstring through. Whoa, look, I barely made it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to take it off the loop, take our project off. So just get your pick and take it off the loom, and that is it. This is all you do. All right, so let's just do that all the way till you get all the way around. I'll just stay on the camera with you. Maybe I'll fast forward this, I don't know. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I don't know if this is the perfect mermaid tail blanket, but hey, it's been pretty easy thus far. And you know me, I like easy. I like super, super easy. Here's the last one. Yay! And we're free of the loom. You can just put that aside. And this is what we're left with right here. Okay. So here's the beginning of where we started going in the round. Here's the end of it. And now all you have to do is just tug on that drawstring like so. Just tug on that and there it is. Okay. So this is what it looks like so far. Alrighty. Okay, so now that you have it completely closed, for a hat, normally you would put the drawstring inside and weave it in, and that would be it. You would just kind of play with this and take some of the pucker away, and eventually it settles and the pucker goes away a little bit. But for this, I'm going to leave the drawstring out, and I'm going to use this long tail that's left to sew on the fin that we're going to make in part 3. But for now, I am going to weave it in a little bit so that it doesn't come unraveled. If you have a hard time getting it into your tapestry needle, then you can use one of these. I think I'm just going to use this. Yeah, that was faster. Why make my life difficult, right? All right, so now to weave it in, I'm going to come this way a couple little stitches. Okay, bring that through. Make sure it's nice and taut. And now skip a little strand right there and go back this way. Okay. And you can do that one more time just to make sure that it's nice and secure. And that's it. Now you can just take your needle off and just leave that tail there, like I said, and we'll use that to sew the fin on at the end. So this is what this part looks like. And I'm going to get the baby doll and show you what you can do with this if you are making this for a newborn. Okay, so if you're making this for a newborn, and because I purposely made this really long so that the baby can grow into it, rather than putting the slit in the back, you can use it like a real cocoon for a baby and slip her in the front and have the opening right there, and this can just go around her little hands. So you can put her hands in. You can scoot her all the way up. It's hard to get everything on camera. Let me see. Okay, there. I zoomed out a little bit so that you could see this a little better. I'm still having a hard time because I'm trying to work around my phone on the tripod. Oh, that's why, because her little finger is stuck. Is your little finger stuck, baby girl? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're so cute. Okay, so that can go all the way up to there, and here's her little feet right there. We can have our little tail. Our little fin is going to go right there. And this right here is perfect for around the head. See? Perfect. Or if there's too much sun, you can cover their eyes from the sun. Or if it's raining, you can use that. But I think this is the perfect way to use it. And then as the baby grows, then you can use it the way your typical mermaid blankets go, where the slit would be in the back. Usually the slit opening goes to about the back of their knees. And so at that point, her legs will be longer and she can sit on the couch and she can use this part to cover her arms with and watch TV. And I intended this to go like about up to there so that the mom can put the baby in and have her legs nice and warm. And her legs would be down here with the little fin coming down. And yeah, when the baby falls asleep, the mom can just cover her arms. So yeah, perfect. All right. So that is going to conclude part 2 of this mermaid tail blanket. And we will continue now and go on to part 3. So be looking for that real soon. I have to still kind of work out the pattern for the fin in my head. I kind of have an idea what I want to do, but we'll see if it comes out. Alrighty, guys. So thank you so much for watching part 2 of Glama's mermaid tail blanket. And I will see you next time for part 3. All right, don't forget how much I love you. Don't forget to love yourselves and everyone you come in contact with. Alrighty, love ya. Bye.
Thank you for watching our Glama's channel.